My mother told me I was worth exactly $500 at my Harvard graduation. My mother stood at my Harvard Law graduation, handing me an envelope while announcing to my celebrating classmates that this contained exactly what you're worth to us. And when I opened it, there was a check for $500 and a note that said, final payment. My father stood beside her, nodding as she explained that they'd calculated every expense since birth, and I'd finally broken even. We're square now, she said loudly. No more obligations either way. My parents had always treated parenting like a business transaction. They'd shown me literal spreadsheets of my costs versus my brother Jeffrey's. He was pre-med, the good investment. I was the risky venture who chose law over medicine. Every achievement got monetized. My full scholarship to Harvard, finally some return on investment. My law review position might offset the dance lessons we wasted money on, but this graduation stunt was planned. They'd invited extended family, told them to watch something special. Everyone assumed they'd bought me a car or were paying off student loans. $500? My aunt gasped. That's the profit she's generated for us after expenses, Mom explained. Jeffrey's already at $2,000 profit with his residency. I put myself through law school, I said quietly, after we raised you for years. My classmates were filming. Harvard law graduates watching my parents hand me a severance check from Parenthood. This is insane, my roommate said. This is accountability, my father corrected. Children think parents owe them everything forever. That's when Dean Morrison walked over. He'd been watching from nearby. Excuse me, are you Helena's parents? They puffed up, expecting praise. We are. We raised Harvard's top graduate. Interesting. Helena never mentioned you in her valedictorian speech. She thanked her high school janitor, her local librarian, and the woman who runs the food bank she volunteered at. Mom went red. We paid for her upbringing, and she paid you back apparently. $500 worth. The dean walked away, but the damage was done. Everyone had heard. The parents who'd calculated their daughter's worth to the penny at her Harvard law graduation. But here's what they didn't know. I'd already been hired by a top firm. Signing bonus, $200,000. Starting salary, $300,000. I'd negotiated it the day before graduation. They found out through my cousin's Facebook post. Congrats to Helena on the biggest starting salary in her class. The call started immediately. Dad talking about retirement plans. Mom mentioned the house needed repairs. Jeffrey called because they'd cut him off to test his independence after seeing my success. We invested in you, Mom said on voicemail. We deserve returns. I sent them a copy of their own final payment note, added my own message. You calculated my worth at $500. I accepted your evaluation. No returns on closed accounts. They tried everything, calling my firm saying I owed them money, showing up at my office with their spreadsheets, even tried to sue me for parental support using a law that didn't exist. The judge actually laughed. You gave her a receipt saying you were paid in full at her graduation, in front of witnesses. The video went viral. Parents invoice daughter at Harvard graduation got 10 million views. The comments were brutal. Someone calculated that at $500 for raising a Harvard law graduate, they'd valued their parenting at about $0.002 per hour. They lost everything in the court of public opinion. Dad's business tanked when clients saw the video. Mom got removed from charity boards. Jeffrey distanced himself publicly. Last Christmas, they sent a card saying they'd miscalculated. The real value was priceless. I sent back a check for $500. In the memo line, refund for defective parenting. No returns. They cashed it. Of course they did. Then tried to claim it proved I owed them more. I framed that canceled check in my office. Partners see it, ask about it. I tell them the story. They always say the same thing. That explains why you're the hardest worker here. Because when your parents tell you you're worth $500 at Harvard law graduation, you spend your life proving the math wrong. Not to them, but to yourself.